morning, guys. Today is what? April? May. Oh, I'm sorry. See, sleeping. Today is May the 23rd, and we're waiting on our truck to come in for the food pantry. Again, like I said, don't forget to volunteer your time, or if you can, just canned goods or anything for the food pantry. We need help desperately. Any furniture or anything you want to, donate to the church, you can give us a call and we'll come by and try to pick it up from you. But get back to the main point here. Today, we're doing a breakfast type of thing. We have a new product in, so we're going to try it. So today I'm doing blueberry and raspberry pancakes. Clearly, you see I have fruit trays here. We're going to do our carnitas, which is, it's like a pulled pork, basically. For English-speaking people, it's a pulled pork. So right now I'm doing a prep for the onions for the carnitas. Ms. Rosa is doing the onions that we're going to put on the side, because we're going to let the people who want to make tacos out of it to have tacos. We're going to make a fresh salsa again. We're probably going to do a hot one, a green and a red one probably maybe. So right now, like I said, I'm just doing the onions for the carnitas, and if you follow me, I can get to cutting these onions. If you follow me over to the pot, you can see what the carnitas look like. This is basically, again, as I said, a pulled pork. You can re-season it. As you see how tender that is, the pork on there. That's the best way I could put it for you, but it is cooked in a Mexican broth and everything, or Hispanic broth, shall I say. I don't want to really say Mexican, because there's so many different nationalities that eat pulled pork. It's not even funny. But this is a real tender. So I got the onions in here. I put a little salt, pepper, seasoning. I'm going to let this cook down, and then we're going to come back to it. We also going to do an herb egg, which is going to be, it's more of an Italian egg, which is going to have the eggs, the oregano and everything in there to make it's almost like a pie, if you will,
Right.
So right now, like I said, she's going to make the onions, and we didn't have tomatoes, right? Oh, I don't know. Would they eat the peppers on their?
Le tienen de onion, le ponen de lemon.
Oh, so we got lime.
Cilantro and lime.
Okay. All right. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is prep some lime real fast. And now I'm gonna actually make the batter for my pancakes. So I get to cut the rest of these onions. Also, when you're doing onions, people have this tendency of, again, crying, watering eyes, whatever you want to call it. The best way of doing this, I found is for me to put them in cold water to drain out some of the acid from it. People don't understand how strong an onion really is. You can actually make an onion sauce, and this is going to sound really, really strange, but believe it or not, onions, when you make it into a liquid form, it actually cleans copper. It actually shines copper. So you can take an onion, a penny, and put it in some onion water, pure onion, and watch how the penny actually shows up. I know that's a little strange, but that's the whole blessing of God. He tends to give us natural things that we can use for several things. For medicine, cleaning products, and that's why, we don't need all the chemicals. Also, we're also doing pork sausages that I have in there that we're doing, which I need to probably take out and return at some point. But first I'm going to get my bowl ready to make the batter for my pancakes. So I don't know if, a lot of people are not pancake people. There's several ways to do pancakes. I don't like real thin, watery pancakes. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Because of, and which disaster will happen in the kitchen. People have this tendency of being afraid of cooking because they're afraid of making accidents. Everybody can't be Gordon Ramsay or somebody on TV, because the reality of it is that's all TV. We go to commercial, they go to commercial, and somebody comes in, clean up their mess, put out the fires, whatever. Accidents will happen in the kitchen, but don't let that frighten you on cooking. I took my apprenticeship, like I said before, when I was younger at Mamma Mia Pasta. They used to be on Michigan Avenue. There used to be a lot of them in Chicago. And that's how I learned how to cook. But the majority of it comes from I think there are people who go to school to cook from a book, reading measurements and this and that, which is the important thing to do. But I honestly believe one of the best cooks out there is the home cook. Somebody like a Rachel Ray and everything. I hear people talking about, well, you know, she didn't go to school, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the reality of it is the woman can cook. You can't deny it. I'm not one of those cooks. I can't write down a recipe. I'm not writing down a recipe. I'm not measuring anything. It's just stuff that I know. Okay, for the pancakes, we're going to need 2 cups of water per bag. We need 2 cups of water. So I guess the easy way of doing it, instead of me walking back and forth, is bring the bowl with me. I said I was a cook, not a smart cook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Rosa, by the way, that list we had, again, as I told you here at the food pantry, we also, you know, whatever we get donated to us, we had one whisk we thought was a whisk, but really wasn't a whisk. It was more of just a metal. But do we still have that one? Oh, yeah, okay, well, do we have a good one, Rosa? Oh, yeah, we do. So today, the lunch day in the pantry, we got a good whisk. But again, with with this pancake, don't overbeat it. You just want to beat it till some of the lumps come out. Now you see how that's how we start off, okay? So you don't want to overbeat it. You just want to beat the heavy lumps out of it. Once you beat it up real good, again, like I said, do not ever overbeat any batter, because what you end up with is there's too much gluten that's building up, and you don't want that. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this now, that is beaten, the lumps are gone. I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes to rest, to build up. Also with this, I'm going to do a raspberry. My first group is going to be raspberry pancakes. I know everybody's partial to blueberries, but again, as I said, in the pantry, it is what it is. This is what we got to work with. That's what we're working with today. And besides, anyway, raspberry is healthy just as well as blueberries. So there's no need to be afraid of it. And by the time the color gets done anyway, it's blue anyway. Now let me get my pan. What you want to do is have a light oiled pan. I use a ladle to pour it on it to get, like a perfect size on there. Apparently our cameraman was up too late last night because he keep yawning. I don't know what the deal is about that, but I'm just saying. But back to the point, as I said, I'm using 2 different skillets because I'm in a rush. So I'm going to do 2 different pancakes at a time. Again, like oil. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Brother, did you ever get the butter I asked you for?
No.
Butter. Wait, you got some there? Can you ask Papa to bring, I need it for the pancakes, please. Let me walk over here and get the butter I'm going to need. I like to do is, as I cook my pancakes, put butter on it. Oh, brother, who's pineapple? Pineapple. What? Oh, the pineapple. Are you going to use it?
You can use it.
Oh, okay, because I'm going to put it with the fruit. You said the butter was in here, right?
No.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I found my butter. All right. I'm going to add some pineapple also to my fruit tray over here while I was grabbing the butter. Again, to waste food is just pointless. So anything that we have, I'm going to use it one way or the other. So now I'm going to cut this pineapple up real fast.